boxing, please watch Mr. Heavyweight Boxing today.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? First, let me give a quick shout out to IFL TV. All right, now I just seen an interesting video or interview they did with my man Eddie Hearn. And Eddie Hearn was just talking about, because right now they're scrambling a little bit to try to find a opponent for Anthony Joshua. I just dropped a video today saying that Pulev looks like he's ducking the fight with AJ. It's funny with, let me just touch on this real quick. It's funny with Pulev, man, because he has the second mandatory spot in the IBF. We know Joseph Parker has the immediate mandatory position, and then Pulev has that second mandatory spot. So you're getting a title shot like right now. You don't have to wait any of that. You know what I mean? And you'll be making a lot of money. According to Eddie Hearn, he is offering these guys handsome paychecks, man, and they're just turning it down. Now Pulev, you know, I guess he's going to opt to defend his European title, which that title he has, I believe they ordered him to fight Marius Wack. And I thought Marius Wack lost to Marcelo Nascimento, to be honest with you. That fight's on YouTube. You guys should check it out if you haven't seen it. Nascimento versus Wack. At the very least, I thought it was a draw, okay? But anyways, Hearn went on to say that they offered Pulev a boatload of money. He doesn't want it. He wants to defend his European title. It seems as if today, you know, he wants to defend his European title for about, according to Hearn, an eighth of the money, you know, that he would receive fighting Joshua. According to Hearn, and I'm going to leave this this interview in the description box, or you can just head over to IFL TV, and they dropped the video today. You know, so what's today? September 22nd. So they dropped it today. But Hearn also said that Stavern, same thing with him. They offer him a boatload of money, more money than he's going to, by far more money than he's going to make with Povetkin, according to Hearn. And he said that they offered, you know, Stavern the money. He turned it down to fight Povetkin for the interim WBC title. I mean, you have a world title right in front of you now. Some of you may say, oh, because Stavern wants to go through Povetkin and possibly get his rematch with Deontay Wilder. Cool, but according to Hearn, you're going to make way more money fighting Joshua. You have a title shot in front of you. And hell, if you beat Joshua, I'm sure you know you're confident you know that you would beat him. You could possibly fight Deontay Wilder in a unification fight. You know what I mean? Like, but Stavern opted to, you know, follow the WBC, and he's going to fight Povetkin for an interim title, and then hopefully he'll get his rematch with Wilder that he wants. But according to Hearn, man, they can't find anybody. They're offering these guys big money, and they're turning it down. Then, though, it got funny when Cassius started asking Hearn about when he asked Coogan asked Hearn about Ortiz. Then it got tricky because then he said, oh, Ortiz, yeah, but his profile. I'm sitting here, you know, the interview was going smooth. I'm like, damn, that, you know, Stavern didn't want the money. Damn, Pulev doesn't want the money. Then when he got to Ortiz, I'm like, okay, I start rubbing my hands together like, okay, what are you going to say about Ortiz? He said his profile isn't big enough. What? Now, yes, Ortiz doesn't have killers on his resume, but he did beat Tony Thompson. That's still a good win nowadays. You know what I mean? Tony Thompson gave Malik Scott some hell. And, I mean, Tony Thompson is still a formidable guy in there. You know, I don't think he's going to beat any world champions, but he can, you know, he can give some guys a good fight, man. Ortiz dominated him. You know what I mean? One of the only guys to stop Tony Thompson. I believe Klitschko and him, only two guys to stop Tony Thompson that I can remember. I could be wrong. Okay. Then Ortiz, he dominated Jennings. You know what I mean? So he has some good wins. He's undefeated. He has the pedigree, powerful, strong. Everybody knows who he is, man. As far as guys that are following the heavyweight division, I guarantee if you go to most fans and say, give me your top 10 heavyweights, they're going to have Ortiz in there somewhere. I mean, that guy, in my opinion, is a consensus top 10 heavyweight, regardless of sanctioning body. You know, so, but he said that's a good fight for next year. So, okay, you know, we're in the last quarter of this year anyways, man. So next year we'll be coming around, you know, it'll be here soon. But it was just to hear that, it was kind of like, okay. Then, you know, Ortiz himself has called out Anthony Joshua. He just did it a few days ago. You know, said that he dared Wilder or Joshua to call him out. You know what I mean? So And if you want to say that, well, Ortiz isn't ranked by the IBF, I think they will possibly make an exception for that one. I think they possibly would. I could be wrong, but not the news I wanted to hear when it got to Ortiz. But Pulev and Stavern, you know, according to Hearn, they just didn't want the fight, man. They just didn't want it. They're going to get offered way more money than they're going to get paid for their next fight. He says not even close. And the title shot's right there. No interims, no European titles. A title shot, IBF, right there in front of you. Didn't want it. I don't know, man. I just want to get that out to you guys. You guys should go check out that IFL TV interview, man. Very interesting, you know what I mean? But Hearn also went on to say that he believes that, you know, Parker just has the balls. He has the machismo that he wants to get in there with AJ, and in the process, staying busy with formidable fighters, Dimitrenko, and then, you know, Hearn said that if they don't find anybody, they might have to just put Parker in there with Joshua on November 26th and don't have him on the undercard against Price. Just throw him right in there November 26th. You know what I mean? So, and Parker and his team says, hey, we're ready to fight November 26th, whether it's against AJ or Price. We're ready to fight November 26th in the UK, whoever it's against. So it seems like Parker, man, and, you know, I'll give credit to Deontay Wilder. He did say that he wanted to unify. This is before he got hurt, before the Areola fight took place. But leading up to that fight, he did say that he wanted Anthony Joshua by year's end to unify. He did say that. So it only seems like there's a few guys that really want to get in the ring with in there with AJ, man. So David Hay, I want to see what's going to happen with him. I'm not sure yet, but just my opinion, man. You guys check out that interview. Let me know what you think, man. I'm out.